we're situated, we can go and get started if you want. It's 11:29. I just want to thank everybody for being here today. Obviously, I'll give the floor to John here, and we'll go from there. Thank y'all so much.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Hey, the sound went away. So that's good. It's perfect, right at 11:30.
All right.
Okay, and just so we're clear, my name is John Mobley. I'm the principal attorney at the John Mobley Law Firm. I've been retained by the parents of the victim of the recent stabbing at Ridgeview High School. We want to thank everyone for attending today, and I want to acknowledge the presence of the students' mother and father who are present today, along with additional family who are present for support as well. As you can imagine, this is a difficult time for this family. Out of respect for their privacy, we will not be releasing their name. They will not be making any statements or answering questions directly, but they've authorized me to speak on their behalf. But as parents and members of the community, they do believe that any time there's violent crime at our schools, it is a matter of public interest, and they want an appropriate forum to address the situation. First, I want to talk about their son, the victim in this case. He suffered some fairly serious injuries, and they ask that you keep him in your prayers while he's recuperating. Their son, the victim in this case, was a model student. He excelled in academics and was an honor student. He also excelled in athletics and was on the football team, the varsity football team, and was the captain of the wrestling team. In the days prior to this attack, the same student that stabbed their son physically assaulted him with a pair of brass knuckles and robbed him of his personal belongings. This assault happened on school campus during school hours. When their son was stabbed by the same student and attacked with a knife and stabbed almost a half a dozen times, this happened also on school campus during school hours. During this entire assault, there were no school officials, no administrators, no employees in the vicinity, and their son had to wander bleeding through the hallway in order to get medical attention. While their primary concern, of course, is the safety and well-being of their son, like so many parents in the community, they are frustrated and saddened and fearful about the amount of crime that occurs at Ridgeview High School to the point where it becomes commonplace. It's become a part of that culture of that high school. This increase in crime is a direct result of the systemic failure of the school district to act and implement policies and systems to reduce crime and to keep weapons off the campus. Instead of providing a safe learning environment for students, they provided a breeding ground for thugs, violence, and criminal activity. My clients are equally concerned about the parents who turn a blind eye when their children commit acts of violence against other students and take instruments of violence to the school campus without any sense of accountability or responsibility. With regard to the student that stabbed their son, my clients have put their faith in the criminal justice system and will let that run its course. However, with regard to the school district and the parent of the student who stabbed their son, they believe there must be accountability and responsibility. And sometimes, as we all know, the only way to hold people accountable and make them responsible is through our court system. For that reason, they have filed a lawsuit against not only the school district in this case, but also the mother of the student that stabbed their son. They have faith that this process will work its way through the court system, and their only goal is to make this a safer place for the students and the parents of the community. I've made a copy of the lawsuit available to everyone. And attached to that lawsuit, I've attached a list of all of the law enforcement related criminal activity that occurred on that campus over the last few years. It is an astounding number of assaults, sexual assaults, drugs, violence, and other disturbances, where it's clear that the school district has known about this problem and failed to act. We believe that this lawsuit, which had additional details, and what we've stated today adequately summarizes their position. They thank you for attending, but will not be answering any additional questions at this time. Thank you.
Will you answer questions?
What should the district do to make changes to better address safety?
That'll be addressed in the court system, sir.
Or what you mentioned brass knuckles and one attack. Was that brought to the administrator's attention?
Everything's in the lawsuit. I just want to kind of leave it there. Thank you all.
How is their son doing? Is he out of the hospital?
We don't want to address any specifics about his location right this time. Thank you.
Thank y'all.